instead takes a knee and will bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Offense moving to a bunch formation. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down. Play fake, looking to throw. Short connection to the tight end here. Brought down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Back to throw. It's Raiola. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
That's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
The Cornhuskers getting set on 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Takes the handoff. It's Buckley. And he goes nowhere. Stop and pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Boy, great job by this defense on this second down run. Just stonewalled them at the line of scrimmage. Now they get a chance to really pressure the quarterback here, try to get off the field.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance, but he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Looking to the end zone. And the pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
Interesting call here early, showing that they're coming in with an aggressive mindset, but they come up short of the first down.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Tackle right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. It's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
To the air, it's Lagway. Looks left and finds his target there. They bring him down. That's a big play all the way to the 43.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
The Longhorns are moving quickly down the field. On the run, it's Gibson.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Grab behind the line, it's Gibson.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Good throw, that's an RPO caught on the left side. He stopped short of the marker, so it's 4th down now. The Longhorns will look to convert here on 4th down. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. On the move now. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Looking out throwing here to start the drive. The short completion with the tight end. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. And the Huskers will come to the line to crank up the tempo. From the shotgun, handoff inside. 1st down, looking for more now. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, Chris, this back is so talented. Picks up another 1st down. The Nebraska faithful love to see the ball in his hands, just like they love to see the backs over the years. Think about T.O., Tom Osborne, when he had the backs going, Mike Rozier, Lawrence Phillips, and Amon Green, Roger Craig going way back. More recently, Amir Abdullah, Rex Burkhead. Boy, oh boy, they've had some fun backs to watch.
The Cornhuskers lining up here on 1st and 10. And the single back takes the handoff. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill curve.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker
looking for the end zone, has a lane. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Huskers come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Back to pass. It's Raiola. Pass caught. Can he get in? Defense makes the tackle with the clock running. That'll probably be the final play of this 1st quarter. So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he busts into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskers.
I'm a little bit surprised here, Chris. I thought they might put the ball in the air here on 3rd and goal, but instead they run the football, keep it on the ground, and they get the touchdown.
And the BAT makes it 7-0 to open scoring. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out, it's Gibson. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Texas offense comes back out on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
That's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. The incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 24. Dropping back. It's Lagway. Tries the right with a quick throw. The ball is picked off. They bring him down after a short return, but the takeaway sets up the offense near midfield.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Defense is coming after him. It's an out route, the catch made. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
As quarterbacks, when you see man-to-man coverage, before the ball's even snapped, you're looking for a matchup you want to exploit, take advantage of. This time, he waits for the back to find that matchup with the linebacker, makes the throw, and picks up a first down.
Pass caught, 2nd down now. The shotgun handoff here. No way to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Important 3rd down play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking for the tight end, and it's caught. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33.
Some really tight windows to throw into for this quarterback with the defense sitting back in zone. But he finds the curl route, and he shows you his arm strength by getting it in there.
Throws it to the right. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
The Longhorns offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. Takes the ball, tries the right side here. Breaks an open space. He's in the clear. At the 20. At the 10. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Longhorns.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And they tack on the extra point. The BAT ties the game here in the 2nd quarter now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. And out comes the offense set to take over here. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. Throws to the tight end. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually it's going to cost you.
Caught over the middle. It's Johnson. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball up to the 36. The Cornhuskers come to the line in the hurry-up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up.
Now here he goes. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Huskers will have 1st and 10 here. Direct snap to the back. And tests the middle and gets stuffed. That is just not open for business today.
Well, I love watching these linebackers fly around, doing a good job of reading their keys. Saw the guard pulling, shot through that A-gap, was able to blow this play up.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, heading to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Makes the catch downfield. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. Great connection there for 6 points.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss on the ground.
Well, this guy has been dominant all afternoon long, but that time the defense has got to be asking themselves, where has that been? They finally get to him behind the line.
Dropping back. It's Lagway. Looking for the wide out. He's got it with room to run. Breaks into the clear. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Texas. No chance to catch him there.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
Went after, up and good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead he takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown in their last possession. Delivers quickly to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down, but that's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Tackle made after a huge gain all the way to the 40.
I mean, we're not even to halftime yet, and I don't think this guy wants to take a break once we get to the half. That's his 5th catch and counting.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. And now the handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. The Cornhuskers come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Raiola. The receiver grabs it. And he's ruled down after the catch, but it's enough for a first down.
Well, when you play zone defense on 3rd down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. This is the 6th play on the drive. They look to throw it here on second down. Grab behind the line. It's Johnson. An important 9 yards gain there. Brings up just 3rd and 1.
Now the defense is getting pressure on the quarterback. They got a little bit fooled here by the screenplay. Nice positive gain for the offense.
Critical moment of this conference championship. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. The Huskers line it up with 1st and goal. Looking to throw it again. Running back has it on a screen now. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Nebraska. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And knock through the extra point. The lead is 7, 21-14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Bringing it out. It's Gibson. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. On the move. Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. A kick return all the way for a touchdown with a conference title on the line. He's never going to forget that.
Yeah, he'll never forget this. You're right. Conference championship, huge stage. Everybody's watching. Great blocks up front to get him started. And then it was just raw speed and instincts that take it to the house.
And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Dropping back, it's Raiola. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. He runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little greedy because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
There's a screen pass to the running back. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Catch made on the right side. And they wrap him up after the completion just short of the first down marker.
With that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Crucial third down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That pass is caught. Moves the ball to the 28. It'll be first down.
Well, it's 3rd and short like this, and the offense comes out in a shotgun, still leaving that option for a run. I thought it throws the defense enough for the quarterback to make a quick read. The result is a first down and a big gain.
The Cornhuskers begin a new series here, 1st and 10. He escapes the pocket. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
The offense now operating in empty. After the incompletion, QB tries it again on 2nd and 10. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. To the air, it's Raiola. Looking downfield near the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
Looks like one more play here before halftime. Touchdown, Huskers. This offense really clicking.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
So with the PAT, they take a 7-point lead, 28-21. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And a misfire there on the kickoff as it goes out of bounds. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. To the offense, looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. Lets it go quickly. Oh, he makes the catch. They finally make the stop after a big gain, but that'll wrap up the 1st half of play. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded to one of the up men. Tackle is made at the 35. Good job by the kick returner that time. And the Longhorns offense takes the field. They've been efficient. Scoring hasn't really been the problem, but they got to keep scoring the way their defense is going. Solid game, moves the ball to the 43.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. He stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
A good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the 1st down.
1st down and 10. Oh, he throws it back. Makes a quick catch. Touchdown, Longhorns. Too much speed for the defense.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
It's blocked. So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. Texas. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. To throw, it's Raiola. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid a tough 3rd and long situation. Oh, it's snapped to the back. He's got the first and still going. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Well, that's the kind of run that makes an offensive line coach very, very happy. And also will boost the confidence of the big guys up front. And when you have a confident offensive line, you got more and more opportunity to hit big plays.
They test the middle to get stopped. That run goes nowhere.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Makes the grab. It's Johnson. They bring him down, but that play moves him into scoring position. 1st and 10 from the 11. This is turning into a monster day for this quarterback, Kirk. His passing yards now up over 350.
Yeah, and it seems like this defense has tried everything. They're blitzing. They're sitting back in zone. They're trying to double cover certain receivers. Everything that they've tried is, unfortunately for them, not working because of how well this quarterback is seeing it and throwing today.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking for 6. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. Launching one to the end zone. It's incomplete. This efficient offense doesn't convert on 3rd down this time.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Looking to the end zone. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Texas. The defense contributes 6 points.
How about the risky call here by this offense? I love that they're going for it on 4th down. Not so sure about the play call. The defense was not fooled at all. Steps in front of this throw for a nice touchdown.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. We'll try to run it with the option. And he's not going to make it. Big stop of the defense and still a 5-point game. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. And Nebraska's offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Some strong run defense there makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 25. Scanning the field, it's Raiola. The junior quarterback fortunate to avoid the turnover there.
Boy, that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
A tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Great catch over the middle.
Great job by this defensive tackling in space. They are going to keep him short of the 1st down marker, and a big decision for this head coach on whether or not to go for it or punt it away.
4th down, looking to throw for it. He's got it, enough for a 1st down. The game is enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
That's what you love to see from the quarterback, recognizing the receivers past the marker, and a good job by the receiver to know where he needed to go to get that 1st down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's brought down out at the 46.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Offense getting set set second down play here. QB decides to keep it here. Fights through a tackle. They stop him, but it's a first down.
We think about option plays, especially quarterback, when he keeps the ball. A lot of times, it's a big explosive play, but sometimes it's just about getting what you can and keep the drive moving.
And the Huskers pick up enough yardage to keep this drive rolling. And looking to throw now on first down. It's a short completion to the big tight end. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Movement here from the tight end. A play action, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Tight end makes the grab. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
The Cornhuskers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Raiola. Oh, they trap him for a sack. A sack makes it second down and forever.
Well, you talk about blowing a play up. What a job by this defense. That is a big-time loss from the sack. But look at the offense. They're keeping the tempo going. I'm surprised.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone. And the big numbers just continue to pile up for this quarterback. That's more than 400 passing yards in the game now, Kirk.
Chris, this defense has tried everything to slow him down, and nothing has worked. Whether they play zone or man, they blitz to try to put pressure. Anything to get him out of his rhythm has not been able to work because of the way this guy's been able to read coverage and get the ball out of his hands quickly, and the results have been a monster day.
A crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Direct snap to the back. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. The Huskers come to the line in a hurry up. Try to pick up the third and short through the air. The QB throws his third pick of the day. He's bringing it back. The 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Longhorns. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Texas.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. Wide open downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10.
And there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Boy, he has such great size. I just love this play call on 1st and 10. The defense is expecting a run. Instead, you go play action, and you throw it to the big man for some positive yards on 1st and 10.
The Cornhuskers pick up enough yards to move the sticks. That's an important first down on that running play.
That's going to be enough for the first down, and just as you'd expect, here comes that up-tempo approach by this offense. The defense is aware that this is something they do, but see how well they defend.
He's in the clear. Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who's going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Back to throw. It's Raiola. Catch made on the left side. Tackled at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. Quarterback drops back, looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Looking for 6. And the pass is incomplete just across the goal line.
Boy, what was the quarterback thinking here? You're inside the 10-yard line. You got a chance to put points up on the board. You can't just randomly throw the ball into coverage like this.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. He's got it right near the end zone. He will score. Touchdown, Cornhuskers. This will be fun. Strange things happen when the conference championship trophy is on the line. One possession game, fourth quarter, he's going to step up.
So here's the deal. Your defense just gave up a touchdown. Now all of a sudden we got a game. What will your offense do to be able to secure a victory? You want to win a championship? Go out and earn it.
And the kick goes out of bounds. Good starting field position for the offense and puts a little extra pressure on the defense now. Takes the ball and heads to the left. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Chris, as you know, the reason this team has such a nice lead today is the day that this guy has had running the football. But that time, finally, the defense comes up with an answer for it.
Looks to the left. Pass caught. He's brought down, but an explosive play through the air.
Chris, how about this? I mean, there's nobody open initially. He rolls out to be able to get out of the pocket away from the pressure and eventually finds the big tight end for those positive yards in that first down.
Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. Play action here on first down. Looking to scramble. It's caught. Still going inside the 10. The stop made at the 5. The offense will have first and goal now.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Longhorns hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. It slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Snags the quick throw. Touchdown, Texas. This offense cannot be stopped. How important was that touchdown, Kirk? It's now a 2-possession game here in the second half.
It's a great job of this offense with their execution and having situational awareness here in the second half. They now have, as you said, Chris, this 2-possession lead. They got a great chance to finish it off and get a win.
Automatic on the PAT. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Texas.
The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Nebraska offense back out on the field. The first job here, protect the football. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Grab down the middle. It's Buckley. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain in that play. And the Huskers looking to run some tempo here.
Hey, it's a nice way to start this drive off, but they've got a long way to go to be able to get this ball in the end zone. Then they got to get the ball back and score again. So positive yards, but doing it quickly is key.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots, get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
And the incompletion now makes it 2nd and 10 from the 49. Dropping back, it's Raiola. This time it's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. The Cornhuskers are moving quickly down the field.
Chris, that's another big pass play, another milestone for this quarterback. That's now 500 yards passing on the day for the man under center. This is going to be one.
Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nebraska. Great catch when they desperately needed it. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team. It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Gibson. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Tough running to avoid a loss, and just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. Second down play coming up. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. We'll give it to the running back. The ball is down. The offense able to fall on the football. Lucky to maintain possession there.
Well, the running back here just seems so focused on trying to locate where he needs to go that he lost focus of holding on to that football. He's very fortunate one of his own guys is able to recover it.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. Can he get there on the ground? He's going to lose ground on the run. Now it's going to bring up 4th and short. Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
Bit of a gamble here. Offense going for it on fourth down. To throw, it's Lagway. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Oh, the defense blows an opportunity. You get them to fourth down, a chance to get the ball back to your offense, and instead it's a first down, and now this one could be over.
Working clock with the ground game.
I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Sure hands. It's Baxter. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the out route. And they do pick up first down yardage. Set up now at the 44. Looks like a man is down in the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Longhorns have first and 10 here. And they hand it off to the back. One down after a 7-yard gain, so it's second and 3.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout. The defense desperate to get the football back, trailing here late. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? They'll run it here. Breaks into the clear. They bring him down, but not before gaining first down yardage to the 22.
Was a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Closing in on a conference championship, this offense trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? A handoff to the back. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Smart play to keep it on the ground to try to keep that clock moving, but there's still a lot of work here on third down for this offense with the lead. Face it, you got one of the best quarterbacks in the country. Put the ball in his hands and work his magic.
And here's the handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So on fourth down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. He knocks it through with confidence.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Texas.
And the kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Back to pass. It's Wyola. Fires it to the wideout. And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle. A conference championship is at stake. Can the offense step up here in the final minutes? Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep for late game heroics. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
On third down, he drops to throw. Looking for a late, deep throw. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on third down and long. Hey, it's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on fourth and long.
Oh, and they cannot connect. Really needed that completion. Instead, it's a turnover on downs.
Boy, as a play caller, you save this play for this moment. Under 2 minutes to go. Fourth down. Fourth quarter. Game on the line. And then you just got to rely on your quarterback to make good decisions and be accurate with the football. In this case, he is not. And that, to me, is probably the ball game.
What an amazing run these guys have had, and now they can call themselves champions of the Big 12 and become a piece of the history of that great conference. And now with the playoff spot locked up, we get to see what they can do against the 11 other best teams in the nation. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.